Hello, lovelies. I know, it's been a few days, hasn't it? Now, I'm actually doing this 21-day detox, so I've been crazy doing reels and content for that as well. So if you're interested, you can check out the many faces of Des, and I do have another TikTok channel, and it's called A Day in the Life of Desi. So go and check me out if you are interested in seeing another side that exists to me outside of these. All right, in the meantime, let's make this about you, and we'll do some catch-up readings. I want to ask, what is it that you need to know? I've got my Angel Oracle deck out tonight. This is not my deck. I've got my Angel Oracle deck out tonight, and what is it that the collective need to know, please, Spirit? Oh, okay. As careful as I am, I always have card flippers. Always. Okay. All right, something just flipped over before, did it? Yes, okay. Oh, okay. There's quite a few. All right. So we've got a love reading here. You know I love a good love reading. All right, so the first one that flipped was listen to your intuition. Then we've got improving health. And we've got romance. Communicate clearly in the near future. All right. So if you guys have got questions around what's going on with, with your life and romance and how things are sort of tracking, the call out here from your angels is that you are to listen to your intuition. So how do we do that? So we ground ourselves. If you're a person like me, I'm always on the go. I've always got plenty of things going on in my head, and that's just the world that we live in right now, right? And so one of the ways that I like to ground myself is I'll just sit on my couch. I might have a cuppa and I'll say a little prayer, or I'll do some breathing exercises. Probably the most powerful thing for me is doing the breathing exercises, because then all I'm focused on is my breath. Okay, so what I do is, and I think I've done it on one of these videos before, is I breathe in for 4. And I actually exaggerate it by making the noise, and I hold for 4 at the top, and then I breathe out for 4. And then I hold for 4 at the bottom. That's called box breathing. Now, I read somewhere that I think soldiers that used to go into war, they used to encourage them to do this breathing exercise because a lot of them suffered anxiety as they were going out to the battlefield, which is fair enough, right? Because they were at risk of getting killed, or they were probably watching their friends getting killed around them. So this box breathing technique was rolled out and introduced to them. I've also introduced it to my daughter, so she knows that when she's feeling a bit anxious and when mummy's not around, to sort of calm her or hug her, or when mummy's just too busy on the go to even realise that she's having a crisis moment, she knows straight away to go into her box breathing, and it settles her down and centres her straight away. Okay, so listen to your intuition. I just did that whole spiel on box breathing or meditation or sitting quietly somewhere so that you could tap in to here, into the heart space, and listen to your intuition. So if you are seeking guidance or answers on something, tap into what's that gut feeling? What does your intuition tell you? All right, the next one is improving health. How timely, given that I'm on a detox. So this could be, given that it's following, listen to your intuition. If you feel like something is off with your health, if you feel like there is something that you need to tend to, or something that you're delaying the process on, something that you're just not doing a lot about at the moment, The call out here is listen to your intuition and go and do what it is that you need to do to sort this out. Now, it may not be a health ailment. It could be just pure and simple as do something like a detox, right? Do something like a detox. Now, if you are interested in the detox that I am doing, and it is amazing and will change your life, please reach out to me, send me a DM, and I'll put my people in touch with your people on that, okay? So it could be, fulfilling that New Year's resolution around you're going to do more exercise. You're going to have a better eating plan and diet. So you don't need to go into this full extreme detox. Perhaps it could be that you need to look after yourself better in terms of your eating plans. I know it's all boring stuff, but I've got to call it out because the health card came out. So it could be exercise, it could be eating, it could be an ailment, whatever it is, go and get it sorted. Okay, so when you get all those things sorted, you're listening to your intuition, which means tapping into your spiritual side. You're going in and focusing on the physical aspects and sides of yourself, like if you've got an ailment or not quite right about something in terms of your health, then you'll be in full alignment and you leave yourself open to abundance. And at this point, given that this card follows, that abundance comes in the form of love and romance. Okay, so there's romance on the cards here for you guys. What a beautiful thing. Okay, something to look forward to once you go and get this sorted out. So go and sort that out. So there's romance that's on the cards for you. I'm seeing a love relationship here, a beautiful partnership that's forming. Perhaps you already know who this person is and you've got your feels out there for them already. And it's just a matter of you guys communicating clearly. Okay, that's really important when you're sort of in the, not sure, don't know, think so, maybe, could be, yeah. It's really important that you get this piece right, the communicating clearly. I'm sensing that with a lot of you, perhaps in your past relationships, that you wished and hoped for better communication, or even knowing how to communicate with your person on a level where you both understood each other. That's why this is so important, just getting that right. And what's their style and what's your style? Even just working out the basics, like getting the basics right of how do we communicate and what's their communication style, their preferred, what's yours. And when you know that both of you have a completely different and opposite kind of preferred style, then you need to talk about that. So then you can work out, well, if you like doing it that way and if I like doing it this way, then how are we going to make this work? Because our styles are completely opposite. So even just communicating around the style and preference of how you guys talk and converse and deal with each other. Okay, so really important call out there. If you're questioning, when is this all going to come about and happen? The moment you get these two things sorted, like listening to your intuition, aligning with yourself spiritually, sorting out your health stuff, this right here, the lovers, the romance, will happen for you in the very near future. Okay? So there's even a timing here, which is what I love about this deck of cards, because there's always, not always, but there are timing cards that come out. So sometimes it says a year from now, 2 weeks from now. This is saying in the near future. So I would, if I was to put a time on it, in the next couple of months, okay? In the next couple of weeks to months, okay? So that's tonight's love reading. A little bit different because it's from a completely different oracle deck, but really lovely as well. Okay, join me in another read. I'll pull out the tarot cards next and we'll see what they're going to tell us.